So yeah, the Ja Morant experience is almost over, I think.
Don't ever underestimate the heart of a champion.
Okay, Ring Culture, welcome back to Ring Culture, where we play no games. We just spit game about the game we love. Before we get into this video, go over to my reaction page, the Nuclear Reactor. Check out my sports reactions. Y'all will love it over there. But back over here at Ring Culture, make sure y'all like and comment down below. That's how y'all get me in the algorithm, and then I'll go get them when my content hit them and fit them and sit with them. Subscribe and hit the bell notification so y'all can be notified every time I upload and share my videos and hype my page. So I've been MIA for like 3 weeks because I caught the mother of all flus. Like, when I tell you I was sick, I'm still a little under the weather, but I'm getting better. Like 3 days ago, I mustered up enough strength to actually do a couple videos on my Nuclear Reactor page, but I was like, I was in purgatory the whole time doing them. But while I was down, a lot of stuff was transpiring in the NBA that I felt was pretty interesting. I'm gonna try to cover some of it in the next few videos. But my next video is going to be the civil war that erupted between Kenyon Martin and Draymond Green, because I think that's pretty funny. But something that isn't that funny, and Ja Morant, bruh. Ja Morant is trying his hardest to get blackballed from the NBA, or at least banned. Trying his hard to get banned from the NBA, or at least blackballed, I should say. He is. I don't know what's wrong with this dude. So he got into it with Klay Thompson, put his hand in his face, and called him a bum. And you know, come on, bro. Like, this is after him coming off of his very public feud with his coach, numerous times being suspended for multiple games, being injured. Matter of fact, in this game, he wasn't even playing. He was on the bench. So he decided to come on the court and show what a real leader is. This dude is insane. But I want y'all to, I'm gonna play the altercation that they had real quick, and then what Klay Thompson said after the altercation. Yeah, Ja Morant, bruh. I try not to go too extreme, but he is really cannot be the face of the NBA. He can't be. You can't justify making this dude the face of the NBA because he's backwards. You know what I'm saying? You'll get a lot of kids who come from a tough situation that get in the NBA, and for the most part, I would say a lot of them straighten up and they try to be a little bit more professional, understanding the blessing that they have and the responsibility that they have towards their family members, their parents. You know what I'm saying? Ja Morant wants to go to the hood. As far as I know, he wasn't a hood kid. Like, he didn't come from the hood. Correct me if I'm wrong, but now he wanted to be a full-on gangster. It's ridiculous. But check this interaction that him and Klay Thompson had at the end of the game, and listen to what Klay Thompson said about it, and I'll come back and we'll wrap.
Points at this type of rate. See a little skirmish here. Second night in a row.
Wow, yeah, that's how the game is. And then with Ja, he's a funny guy. He has a lot to say all the time, especially for a guy who rarely takes accountability. But you know what? That's for another day.
What did Ja have to say on, that, on this occasion?
Nothing of intelligent depth. It was really just his just running his mouth, and he's been running his mouth for a long time. And it's funny to run your mouth when you're on the bench. It's kind of the story of his career so far, just leaving us wanting more. You know, we all want to see him out there and do his best, but he's just been letting a lot of other stuff get in the way of that. And we need that in the NBA. We need our best players to be out there, and when you're a star, it comes with a great responsibility.
Yeah, bro. I'm not going to front. John Morant. I'm. Oh, God. He's look. I'm not going to say that he might not figure it out. Because he might figure it out, but he might figure it out when he's already when he's blackballed from the NBA, not banned, because at the very least he cannot be banned. At the very least, he can still be eligible to play in the NBA, but his reputation could be so in tethers that no owner is going to want him, and I think that's what's going to happen. Now, one thing he got going for him is that he's still on his first team in the NBA. But he is careening very fast to not being on his team next year. I'm not going to front, but this dude trying to be a gangster, and he just looks like a clown. Like John Morant looked like a clown out there trying to be tough. He don't even give off tough. Like, he's not one of those dudes that you just look at like he's this tough guy. He just seems like a clown. He's like a court jester or something. He's trying so hard to be a gangster. That's why he keep flashing his blicky on camera. This what is wrong with this dude, man? I don't get it. I don't get this appeal to want to be hood when a lot of the cats in the hood, you know what I'm saying, they just want to make enough money, you know what I mean, to get up out of that situation. This guy got the money, and now he want to play Bishop from Juice or some shit like this. He wants to be an actor. He want to act like a gangster. You know what I'm saying? Without actually meaning, it's insane to me. Dude, like, you're one of the best NBA players who already has a serious injury problem. Like, you can't stay on the court. Matt, you know what's funny? The beginning of this season, I think he gave like a post-game interview, and he said that his goal was to play 82 games this season. I mean, should we take anything this dude says serious? Anything? He running around acting like a damn fool on the court. It's insane to me. Like, and then there was an incident after the game where a fan told him to grow up and be a leader, and his teammate went off on the fan. But, and y'all already know, like, some fans, they do go a little bit too far. Like, and I get it. I get why some NBA players be like, yo, I want this disrespectful ass fan going. I never had a problem with that, because some fans do act like these players are not human, which is crazy to me. But John Morant does need to grow up. It wasn't hate, it's the truth. John Morant don't want to take accountability for that, like Klay Thompson said, because he does have a serious accountability problem. But you know something? He gonna be humble. It's gonna come a point where his attitude outweighs his talent, and he has something else working against him that he just doesn't see. John Morant, like, you are extremely talented, which is true. your attitude is the opposite of your talent, but your availability is too. You're hardly available. So at some point they're gonna be like, why are we paying this dude this much money to miss this many games? Whether it because of his mentality or his body. Why doesn't it make any sense? John Morant is getting paid because they want him to win championships. He's not even coming close to winning championships, and he's acting like if without him the Grizzlies would be nothing, bruh. They just gonna draft. Like, no player with that attitude has ever come out at the end of their career saying they were satisfied. Matter of fact, they all tried to get back into the NBA, and they try to convince owners that they change. And I rarely seen any of them get back into the NBA. But do your thing, boy. What do y'all think, ring culture? Do y'all think the John Morant experiment is almost over in the NBA? I do, and I can't say that I blame the NBA either. Let me know down below, and remember, we are ring culture, because the whole point of the culture is to win rings. For the culture, I love y'all. Peace.